is good, YouTube, and welcome back to Maniaci Games. This is the last Raw before Backlash, and the NWO is assaulting the World Heavyweight Champion Cody Rhodes just days out from his championship defense. Days out from Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton for the World Heavyweight title at Backlash. This is a disgrace. Alright, nonetheless, what's good, YouTube? Welcome back to Maniaci Games. Welcome to my WWE 2K24 Universe mode. Welcome to the final Raw before Backlash France, man. Now listen, the inmates will not be running the asylum here on Raw, so I'm saying this right now. If LA Knight or Kevin Owens get involved in any capacity in any match, even if they make an appearance at Backlash, they will both be fired. Whether one or the other does it or both do it, they will both be fired. I'm letting that known now, man. We need a fair one-on-one match for the World Heavyweight title at Backlash. LA Knight and Kevin Owens are banned from the arena, man. Now, speaking of Backlash, this is what we got for our Backlash card, man. So listen, we got the Raw Tag Team Championships on the line as Karrion Kross and Dexter Lumis defend against DIY, Johnny Gargano, and Tommaso Ciampa. We also got the Intercontinental title on the line. We need a new Intercontinental champ, baby. We got former champion Big E, who lost his championship at WrestleMania one-on-one with the man that won the gauntlet weeks ago, Jimmy Uso. And Jimmy, a lot to gain on this, man. His brother Jey Uso just won the WWE title on SmackDown. Can Jimmy Uso bring on the Intercontinental title, man? And we also got the European Championship on the line. Finn Balor from SmackDown is a defending and fighting champion. He's going one-on-one with the ring general Raw's Gunther for the European Championship, man. Can Finn Balor defeat Gunther and take that European title back over to SmackDown, man? We also got an ambulance match. Roman Reigns, the Tribal Chief, versus Solo Sikoa, the next in charge, man. This is gonna be a very brutal match, man. The Rock got in Solo Sikoa's head, told him to be his own man, don't be a lackey, make your own path, and Solo Sikoa can pull off the impossible and score a win over Roman Reigns at Backlash in an ambulance match. Can you imagine? And we also got the Women's World Championship on the line as Becky Lynch defends against Asuka. Asuka first in line. Is Becky Lynch ready for Asuka at Backlash, or will we have a new Women's World Champion? And in our main event at Backlash, the World Heavyweight Championship will be defended as World Heavyweight Champion Cody Rhodes defend against the very dangerous and calculating Randy Orton, man. Randy Orton says he never got his credit. He gave us Cody Rhodes. He created Cody Rhodes, and he's looking to take it all away from Cody Rhodes at Backlash, man. So without further ado, man, let's jump right into Monday Night Raw, the last Raw before Backlash. And here we go, man. We kicking Raw off with some women in action, man. And Cora Jade making her Monday Night Raw debut. Appreciate y'all for tuning in here to my universe mode. And we got the very edgy Cora Jade, man, who stood out in her NXT days, man. But listen, can she stand out here on Monday Night Raw. We are so close to Backlash. This is the final Raw before Backlash, and Cora Jade has a huge task ahead of her, that being the Women's World Champion Becky Lynch, who's days away from her championship match against Asuka, man. And following this match, Big E goes one-on-one with Gunther, man. These two got a lot of personal animosity towards each other, stemming back to WrestleMania. They go one-on-one here tonight, just days away from their title matches at Backlash. And in our main event tonight, Randy Orton goes one-on-one with Solo Sikoa, man. It's a lot at stake here tonight on Raw. Who's gonna have all the momentum heading into Backlash France? We'll find out here tonight, man. Huge opportunity for Cora Jade. You stepping in there with the man, big time. Listen, welcome to the big time, Cora Jade. Becky Lynch is in the building, man. Now at Backlash, Becky Lynch defends that newly won Women's World Championship against Asuka. Now it was back at WrestleMania in 2K23. Becky Lynch defeated then champion Bayley to win that title, man. Now, if I'm Becky Lynch, tonight, yes, I got Cora Jade. Backlash, yes, I got Asuka. But guess who else is here on the Monday Night Raw roster? Miss Money in the Bank, Dakota Kai. So if I'm Becky Lynch, I would have to have eyes in the back of my head. Not just tonight, but also at Backlash, man. And here we go. Becky Lynch, Cora Jade, one-on-one with huge championship implications possible following Backlash if Cora Jade pulls off the impossible here tonight against Becky Lynch in her Monday Night Raw debut. Imagine that, man. Imagine that. It's Becky Lynch going right to the core, and that is the arm of Cora Jade, inevitably for the disarmer, which is eventually going to get locked in and might be the demise of Cora Jade in this match. But Cora Jade needs to come up with her own offense and start building up them just like that. This is how you get things done. A corner drop kick. That is high impact offense, man. Becky caught by Cora. Oh, but a kick right to the nose. And Becky is very tough, man. Possibly the toughest woman on the roster right now. The leader of the Raw women's locker room. Nice clothesline. Becky Lynch once again back on top. Literally diving elbow drop. And here's the cover on Cora Jade. Could this be it? No. Cora's still in it, man. Like I said, the lights are on very bright in this situation for Cora Jade. It's Becky Lynch, the leg drop. And Becky Lynch once again. Oh, but Cora saw that one coming. And now Cora Jade, springboard Hurricane Rana. Nice with the kip up too. That's the cherry on top right there. Cora Jade now. Nice Luthez press, taking down the Women's World Champion. No, Asuka would definitely have to be thanking Cora Jade if the more damage she inflicts on Becky Lynch here tonight. We are so close to Backlash France. Becky Lynch versus Asuka. That's a WrestleMania caliber match. And nice constant forearms to the face of the champ. For Becky Lynch, it was all about reaching the top once again. All about being the leader of the women's locker room. And Becky Lynch again, focusing on that arm of Cora Jade. Just buttering Cora Jade up like a turkey on Thanksgiving morning. And Cora Jade on the outside. Dangerous position. Becky, nice. And Becky Lynch not letting up on the offense. This is why she is the Women's World Champion. This is exactly why. For Becky Lynch, she's enemy number one in the women's locker room. We have two current active Money in the Bank holders. Of course, Wesley for the men and Dakota Kai, who is a Raw superstar for the women, man. Count of five, and Cora Jade might just need a little breather, man. Becky Lynch is throwing a lot of offense at her. Becky Lynch, oh! Disarmer, it's in! It's in! Can Cora even reach the ropes? Or is this over? Cora Jade in trouble. Cora, can you hold on? Can you hold on? And she held on, Becky Lynch. And now Lynch got something else. Got something else in the bag. Cora might want to watch out. Becky Lynch, yep, we seen this. Oh! Cora Jade might just be out. Nighty-night, Miss Jade. Oh, Cora got heart. Cora got heart. She's still in this match. Fight forever. Look, this is how you make an impression. If I'm Cora Jade, this is exactly how I make an impression. I show that I can handle being in the ring with the best of the best. Oh, no matter what they throw at me, I will kick out every time. I will show how resilient I am. Because listen, after Backlash, we're going to need another #1 contender, whether Becky's the champ or not. And Cora, oh. Becky luckily dodging that. And now Becky Lynch, what is she thinking? What is she thinking? What is she thinking? Nice. And now Cora down once again, shoulders down, leg is hooked. Is this it for Cora Jade? No. Cora Jade, a standout in NXT, man. But listen, you could be a big fish in a little bitty pond in NXT. But listen, here on Monday Night Raw, oh, Becky Lynch is a whale and a teardrop. And Lynch got Cora Jade reeling, and again, oh, but Becky crashed and burned. And Cora's still a little dazed after that. And look at Cora Jade, nice. Lynch is laid out. This might be Cora Jade's moment right now. No. Count of 5, and now look at Becky Lynch. Count of 6. These women need to be mindful of the ref's count, man. We already at 6. Count of 7. Becky Lynch gets tossed over there. Cora Jade, is she looking for the cheap win? Really looking for the cheap count-out win? Count of 9. Cora's already celebrating. She's already taunting. Becky's already back into the ring. No. Before the referee's count of 10, Cora sidestepping, getting out of that. Ugh. And now Cora Jade, nice. Beck's running right into the elbow. The sharp elbow of Cora Jade. Is that it? No. Ref couldn't even get a count off. And Cora Jade kicks to the gut. Oh! Shades of Hall of Famer Mick Foley with that one. Yo, this could be it. 1, 2. No, and Becky Lynch kicks out. Cora's put a lot of souls away with that move. Cora Jade, I don't know what she's looking for now, but Becky Lynch stopping that right in its tracks is Becky. Look at this, look at this. Oh, into a disarmer again. Another disarmer. You might get out of 1, but you're not getting out of 2. Becky Lynch. Yo, Cora was tapping. Cora Jade was tapping. I heard her tapping out. Why did the ref didn't stop that? Either way, Becky, oh! I heard Cora Jade tapping, but either way, Becky Lynch is victorious. That was kind of weird, but Becky Lynch has gained some momentum on her way to her match with Asuka at Backlash. Who's leaving the undisputed Women's World Champion? I think Becky Lynch might just be ready for Asuka. We are back here on Monday Night Raw, days away from Raw's first premium live event here in 2K24, Backlash France, in which this man, Big E, will be going one-on-one with Jimmy Uso for the vacated Intercontinental Championship. Now, we haven't seen Big E since WrestleMania in 2K23 Universe mode. It was Big E versus Gunther versus Brock Lesnar in a triple threat match, as Big E went in defending the Intercontinental title against Lesnar and Gunther. But unfortunately, Big E lost the title. Brock Lesnar won the Intercontinental Championship, and of course, since has vacated the Intercontinental title. But since Big E was the last champ before Lesnar, listen, he already had a day for Backlash, but it's gonna be Big E versus Jimmy Uso at Backlash, man. And this man has a lot of history with that Intercontinental title, man. The longest reigning Intercontinental champion in history But for Backlash and for Gunther, his eyes aren't set on the Intercontinental title. No, he's going one-on-one with the European champion, Judgment Day's Finn Balor. But tonight's a little bit of a rubber match. Tonight, you know, it's just two rivals once again locking horns. Who's going to have more momentum heading into Backlash? Will it be Gunther or will it be Big E? For the ring general, this man just screams world champion. This man screams money. This man screams the future. Put some respect on Gunther's name. You can call him Gunther. You can call him Himther. Either way, you might be calling him the new European champion at Backlash France, man. This match right here is all about momentum. Big E versus Gunther. Here we go, man. These two could be walking out as champions at Backlash. They win their respective matches. We'll tie up in Gunther out the gate. Gunther does possess a little more of the youth of things compared to Big E. Oh, Big E has done a lot, seen a lot. Former WWE champion. Short run with his boys Kofi and Xavier Woods, the New Day, who are also here on Monday Night Raw, but they are the current SmackDown Tag Team Champs, so they still got business to take care over on the Blue brand before they can officially, you know, make their appearances here on Monday Night Raw. For Big E, looking to regain that Intercontinental Championship at Backlash to put down Jimmy Uso. Oh. Look at his strength right here from Big E. Look at that strength. Gunther on the brute end of this. Oh, the back of Gunther's going to be stinging by the time they land in France to face Finn Balor. Big E now. Oh, it's a new hunger inside of Big E. New anger. Losing that Intercontinental Championship on the grandest stage of them all to a guy who would just walk out the company, that being Brock Lesnar. It's just insane. Big E put a lot of integrity behind the Intercontinental title. Now Big E refs at a count of 5. And count of 6 from the ref. Big E's calling for Gunther to get up. This is like a mean streak from Big E. Count of 7. Count of 8. Gunther getting back to his feet. Count of 9. I don't think Gunther wants anything to do with this. Big E gets the count out win. Gunther took the cheap way out, man. Yo, and Jimmy Uso. Chair shots to Big E. And Jimmy Uso sending a message ahead of Backlash. This is our main event here on the last Raw before Backlash France. So we got Solo Sikoa versus Randy Orton. And for Solo Sikoa, last episode of Raw Universe Mode, he teamed up with the World Heavyweight Champion Cody Rhodes to face the NWO LA Knight and Kevin Owens, man. And unfortunately, Roman Reigns, his own cousin, blindsided him, hit him with a spear before their ambulance match at Backlash. And it's been a lot of mind games from Roman Reigns, from Jimmy Uso, from Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman pretty much stating that Roman Reigns is sorry that he's gonna have to do what he has to do in that ambulance match at Backlash, man. Now, the only way you can win an ambulance match, you throw your opponent in the back of that paddy wagon, and you do that, they're on their way to the hospital, you're on your way to victory. Now listen, do not doubt Solo Sikoa. Stranger things have happened. Solo Sikoa can put away Roman Reigns at Backlash. If he does that, sky is the limit for Solo. And speaking of sky being the limit, this man has been to the top of the top. He knows what it's like to sit atop the WWE, but right now, Right now, it's a little personal for Randy Orton. At Backlash, Randy Orton challenges the World Heavyweight Champion, Cody Rhodes, one-on-one for the World Heavyweight title, a title that Randy Orton won in 2004 at SummerSlam. He became the youngest World Heavyweight Champion in history. Fast forward 3 years later, Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes, they got off on a rocky start with each other. But you talk about the legacy. You talk about the legacy with Ted DiBiase Jr., Cody Rhodes, and Randy Orton. Randy Orton says that he deserves all the credit for giving us Cody Rhodes. Without him, there would be no Cody Rhodes. And Randy Orton feels like WWE and the WWE Universe swept him to the side for Cody Rhodes. That they got a new guy now. Randy Orton not letting that sit over well. But Backlash, it's Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes for the World Heavyweight title. Here tonight on Raw, it's Randy Orton versus Solo Sikoa. One-on-one. Days away from two very important matches at Backlash France. This time, next Raw Universe mode, could Randy Orton be our World Heavyweight Champion? And I'm not gonna lie, after that attack from the NWO on Cody Rhodes earlier tonight, it's hard to bet against Randy Orton winning that World Heavyweight title, man. Cody Rhodes is definitely not gonna be 100% heading into Backlash, but nonetheless, here we go. Oh, and for Solo Sikoa, he needs to keep a lookout for his cousin Roman Reigns, man. We don't know where Reigns could be lurking in the shadows. Prime example was last week, the spear that he hit on Solo Sikoa. And Sikoa gotta have a lot of emotions and thoughts circulating in his mind from what Paul Heyman told him a couple of weeks back. And Randy Orton, splash on the back of Sikoa. You know, Orton up top now, Randy Orton going up again, and a diving elbow drop from the Viper. Reigns wants Solo Sikoa to forgive him for what he's going to have to do to him at Backlash. Solo wanted to be his own man. He wanted to break out. And now Orton, oh, Solo quick to break out of that. A win tonight for Solo Sikoa over Randy Orton would be incredible. Oh, Solo Sikoa. Oh, nice. Imagine the week Solo would have. A win over Randy Orton tonight and a win over Roman Reigns in an ambulance match at Backlash. There would be no reason why this man couldn't be #1 contender for the world title. That would be crazy. Headbutt from Solo. Solo also played his own mind games back on Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman. That match he had a couple of weeks back against his brother, Jimmy Uso. He defeated Jimmy Uso the same way Roman Reigns and Usos beat him, The Rock and Stone Cold at WrestleMania. That being count out as Randy Orton now got the pin on Solo Sikoa. No. Kick out at 1. Oh, nice. Randy Orton. He tries to get something going. Randy Orton, or so to say Solo Sikoa, immediately stops it in his tracks. Fireman's carry now on Orton as Orton getting choked up on the ropes. And here's the cover from Sikoa on Orton. One of these men are going to have a ton of momentum heading into their respective match at Backlash. The other will have a little bit of uncertainty. Solo Sikoa up top, calling for Orton to get up. And Solo, nice. Like a missile coming off of that. Oh, turnbuckle. The headbutt misses. The Solo eats nothing but canvas. And now look at Randy Orton. Look at this. Reverse Boston Crab. Oh, I don't even know the exact name of that move, but a running STO from Solo to Orton. Solo Sikoa. He listened to what The Rock said. Breaking out to be his own man. He's been standing his own ground since WrestleMania. Yes, The Rock and Stone Cold, they left. But listen, Solo standing on all 10 still. Orton, nice European uppercut. No one delivers him better than the Viper, Randy Orton. Orton, oh, stinging the back of Solo Sikoa. Realizing that he's days away from once again becoming World Heavyweight Champion. Ending this Cinderella story of Cody Rhodes. It's pretty much all Orton's for the taking at this point, man. Cody Rhodes was brutally beaten by LA Knight and Kevin Owens at the start of the show. So, like I said, Rhodes is not going to be 100% for Backlash. Now, Solo Sikoa. Orton up with a solo. Thinking. Nice. Fundamental. And now Solo Sikoa measuring Randy Orton. Looking for the Samoan spell. No. Randy Orton breaks out of that. That would have been a lethal move right there. Oh. Solo fighting out. Randy. Oh, RKO out of nowhere to Solo Sikoa. Here's the cover on Solo, and Randy Orton gets the win out of nowhere. All I gotta say, man, at Backlash, Cody Rhodes might have to count his days as World Heavyweight Champion, because at Backlash, this man is looking primed to win the World Heavyweight title from Cody Rhodes, man. It's hard to bet against Randy Orton at this point. Oh, and Roman Reigns is measuring for a spear on Solo. So, Solo caught Roman Reigns. Roman tried to deliver another message. Solo wasn't going for it.